Hello. So, if TOEFL has been haunting your dreams and making you question if you actually know English, relax. Take a breath. I've been there. I'm currently doing my LLM in University of Edinburgh, but before I got here, I had to survive the ETS gauntlet. I scored fairly good enough marks, and today I'm going to give you the no gatekeeping guide, and we are breaking down all 4 sections without sounding like a robot, without memorizing the dictionary, and without losing our minds. And I have linked my personal templates in the description. Let's get into it. So, quick reality check. TOEFL does not test how smart you are. It tests how well you can play their game. You don't need to be Shakespeare. You just need to be clear, organized, and slightly loud communicator. We have got reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Think of it like a 4-stage boss fight. And here's how you win. The reading section. You'll get passages about the mating habits of prehistoric frogs or the history of steam engines. Boring? Yes. Scary? No. Golden rule: don't read it like a novel. My approach was to first read the question and then read the passage. So there is a trick. All the questions which are there in the reading section, they stand parallel to the paragraphs. So like the first 2 questions would be from the first paragraph, and the next 2 from the next paragraph, like that. So you can skim and be smart. So read the first sentence of every paragraph to get the vibe, then go straight to the questions. Let the questions be your GPS. Now, TOEFL loves distractor answers. If an option uses words like always, never, or completely, it's usually a trap. Life isn't that certain, and neither is the TOEFL. Look for the boring middle ground answers. They are usually the right ones. Listening section, which is the gossip phase. So this is where people panic because they try to write down every single word. Don't. So the listening section, there will be 2 to 3 questions depending upon the format they are following. They change it quite often, so you can check it on the official website. And it would be more or less like an audio is played. You have to listen to it. You if you're giving it on center, if you're giving it at your home, you will have something in your hand to make notes on, and you just have to listen to it and make notes. And now the notes does not mean that you have to just jot down every single thing that you hear in the audio, but you have to be smart. Start making bullet points. Be as fast as you can. Like whatever you hear, just put it down in a way that if a question comes, you will be able to go back and just remember, this is what the passage was talking about this question. Now listen for the U-turns. If a professor says most scientists believed X, however, wake up. That however is a guaranteed question. So again, listen for the U-turns. Now, for the note-taking, don't write sentences. Write like you are, frantically texting a friend about drama, keywords and arrows. If the professor sounds annoyed or surprised, it is a question. You have to make sure what's the tone of the speaker. Sometimes they do ask questions like that. Make a note of that. They will ask you about the speaker's attitude. So that's it. The next is the speaking section. Now this is the chaos section. You will be in a room with 20 other people all shouting at their monitors at once, unless you're giving the TOEFL home edition, which is better. The secret is your accent doesn't matter. Your speed doesn't matter. Clarity is king. So my approach I think I scored a 28 in speaking. Yeah. My approach for the speaking section was, the moment I see a prompt on the screen, okay, this is what you're supposed to talk about, I just write down a general statement, some sort of inspiration, one example, which is the main one, and a backup example, just in case you speak fast. So you could, rely on the backup example as well. Now, of course, I'll put in a template in the description. You can find it there and you'll get an idea of what I'm saying, but that's how you do it. And again, the accent doesn't matter, the speed doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you are able to communicate what you started in that particular time period in a way which is clear. Like, you don't have to have an accent. You just need to say the English words in a clear manner. Because again, the speaking section is a typical section, like the reading and the listening section. You will get the results for that immediately after you end the test. But for the speaking section and the writing section is generally that your response is recorded and then it is played or shown to a invigilator who basically, evaluates it. So the best trick is to make sure that you are speaking in a clear way. That's the hack. Next, we have the writing section. Now, writing is honestly the most hackable section in my opinion, and I think that's the one section I practiced the least. Again, so there are two types of writing questions. One was in integrated writing, one is an independent essay. In the integrated writing, you are not giving your opinion. You are basically a referee in a boxing match between the reading and the lecture. Reading says left, lecture says right. Just report the fight. So yeah, so it would be like, there you would hear something, then you would read something, and you have to basically summarize. Reading says this, in contrast, the lecture says this. Reading says this, in contrast, the lecture says this. So overall, the reading is in favor and the lecture is against. That's it. Independent essay, the second component of the writing section. You can like education, technology, work-life balance. There would be some prompt given to you and you have to basically write an essay about that. 200 to 250 words. You will get the instructions there. But biggest hack for the writing section is, the biggest hack for the writing section is to be grammatically correct. Grammar does play an important role. You might find a lot of videos or information online that, as long as you're using the right words and you're using the right spellings, it's fine, but it's actually not, and it's a personal opinion, because I have given the TOEFL twice and this was a big mistake I made in the first one. The grammar, the punctuations, the comma, semicolon, you have to be aware of what you're putting where. So just work on your grammar and I think you're fine. A pro tip, use fancy transitions. Instead of but, use conversely. Instead of so, use consequentially. It's like putting a tuxedo on a basic sentence. The graders love it. They just love if you are trying to be a showboat while using words. But again, it's not mandatory, so chill out. Some end tips. Practice in a noisy room. It prepares you for the best test center chaos, unless you are determined, like me, to give it at your home. Record yourself while speaking on your phone. It might sound cringy. Do it anyway. We need the scores. Sleep. A tired brain cannot process academic English about tectonic plates. Trust me, you need your damn sleep. Because the reading section, the passages could be heavy. Unless you are someone who reads Dostoevsky for fun, it could be heavy. Not on the basis of understanding, but on the basis of the subject matter. Like, I personally find essays related to literature, geography to be easy, but when biology or physics or all that comes in, so yeah, it's crackable, but you need sleep.
And remember, this test is just a hurdle to get you where you want to go, whether that's London, Singapore, Japan, the US, or maybe Edinburgh.
So yeah, if this helped, hit that like button so the algorithm knows I'm not a robot. Subscribe if you want more honest advice on law school, moving abroad, or just surviving student life. Grab those templates in the description. You have got this. Go ace it. Peace out.